Hey guys, quick video just to kind of update you on what's going on in the shop. You can see I've been working on these two motor standoffs. These will be replacing this piece of wood and this one. And there's still a little bit of work to do. You can see I machined out some of the thickness to try and get around that giant pulley back there, because you're probably not going to be able to tell, but it's actually almost touching the wood right here. So it may or may not make a difference, but it was kind of fun anyway. So I've got to drill 4 through holes and counter bore, and then I've got to drill 4 1-inch deep holes that will be tapped 1032, and then I'll be able to put those up in place, mount them, and measure the width. So this is going to be the top plate, and you can see I started on these slots, and it will ride like this. But after I started machining these, I thought, oh wait a minute, once I bolt these up, the distance may not exactly match what I've got here. So I may just face that off and start over. Maybe I'll just leave them. It doesn't really matter. But there's going to be some bolt slots, 1 in each corner, and that will allow this whole thing to kind of slide back and forth so I can put tension on the belt. As you can see, I've got a ton of play in this belt. And what that's doing is it's allowing the motor to do this, or the spindle to do this at high RPM. And look at this weird finish I'm getting. This was side milling with a high helix carbide end mill, and I get these weird gouges in the wall. I put a file to this just to kind of highlight that. And then over here, this is for a different project, but I face milled with my 2-inch Shear's face mill, and look how terrible this looks. It actually feels smooth, but it just looks awful. And that, again, I think is because the slack is kind of coming in and out of the belt while the tool is cutting at high speed. Anyway, I'll get those drilled and tapped tonight, and then maybe even these slots put in, and then hopefully I can get this thing assembled. I'm planning on rolling out the next video in this belt drive series this weekend, so stay tuned for that. One other thing I just wanted to show you real fast is some fun that I've been having with a vertical shear lathe tool that I ground today. Mr. Pete just did a 2-part series on this. If you don't know his channel, it's Mr. Pete 222 on YouTube. And then my buddy Dennis just coincidentally also mentioned this type of tool today. And so I thought I'd just grind one up real fast to play with it. And it's been really fun. This is 1018 cold rolled. And it's kind of hard to tell, but the finish with my CNMGs, or CNMT, whatever this is, I've always had a really hard time getting a good finish on 1018. It seems to get these little tear lines in it, and when I ran this part over here with the vertical shear, man, it's super smooth, super consistent. The difference is you can only take about 1,000ths or 2,000ths depth of cut with these, but it's actually really fun. I recommend checking out Mr. Pete's channel and grinding one of these up just to try it out. As an example, here is a chip that, like you would normally get, this kind of stringy, you know, curly chip. But this little, I don't know if you can even see it. See this little wire right here? These little wires? Here's a bundle of them. These are what come off of the vertical shear tool. So pretty crazy. These things stick to your shirt like mad. It's really frustrating. So anyway, just having a little fun, and I thought you guys might want to see it. Scroll down and hit the like button, and you'll have another video here in 2 or 3 days.